Hey everybody, my name's Nick Bankhead and welcome to the Pre-Dental series. This will be episode 1 of the series and we'll cover how to know you want to be a dentist. We'll start with my journey and exploring initial interest in dentistry. Then we'll get to exploring that interest and seeing if dentistry is a good fit for you. My journey and initial interest in dentistry began at a very young age. I grew up with a periodontist father and a general dentist grandfather, and so dentistry was something that was around. It was something I was very aware of. I knew what my dad did for work, and as early as preschool, I can remember wanting to become a dentist. I have a very vivid memory of when my preschool teacher, Miss Michelle, asked to draw what we wanted to be when we grew up, and I drew a giant tooth because I didn't know how to spell the word dentist. That memory sits fondly in my mind because I know as a kid I knew that's what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to walk in the footsteps of my father and grandfather and serve my community through becoming a dentist. So for me, it was a relatively easy decision to know I wanted to become a dentist. That experience was paired with having a good time at my dentist. I loved getting my teeth cleaned. I loved being around the office. I loved how my dentist, shout out to Dr. Carlton, had a toy drawer, and at the very end of each appointment, I could go and get a toy. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed every aspect of it and the friendly atmosphere and welcoming atmosphere it always portrayed to me. So if you have an initial interest in dentistry, that could be from you love science and you love learning about the human body and the mouth, or you love teeth, you like taking care of your teeth, you like having a clean smile, you like brushing your teeth, maybe flossing, or you like going to the dentist. I think you should potentially consider exploring dentistry as a career, because if you enjoy that atmosphere and you enjoy the dentist, which is a small niche of people that do, you could serve others through being a dentist yourself. And so now we're going to get into exploring your interest in dentistry. So you go to the office, you like it, you like to learn maybe. We need to now either confirm or not that interest and see if it's something that's viable for you. So a really good way to confirm your interest in dentistry is to begin shadowing. For those who don't know what shadowing is, that is observing the dentist while he goes about his workday, while he performs consultations, while he performs consults, treatments, and you see him interact with patients and his staff, and you're almost like a fly on the wall, a friendly, nice, kind fly on the wall who is trying to see if this is a good fit for you personality-wise, for your mental stimulation-wise. And so I highly recommend shadowing a dentist. The best dentist to start shadowing is your family dentist that you already see, hopefully twice a year. So next time you go and get your cleaning, or you can call into the office and say, hey, I would love to start shadowing the dentist. Do you have any days available if that's something I can do? As a general rule of thumb, you're going to want to know what you're getting yourself into. There's a lot of great videos on shadowing, so I'll make a video on shadowing as well. And if you're a little nervous and don't want to go into shadowing right away, we have this amazing thing called YouTube that you're watching this on. I highly recommend looking at videos of dentistry being performed, maybe a dentistry day in the life by a dentist or a dental student. Can really help you see and put yourself in the shoes of a dentist to see if that's something you're interested in doing. I would say these next two things are after you shadowed and you enjoy it, but two really helpful things you can do is volunteer at free dental clinics near you, volunteer at your local dental school if you have one, see if they have any Give Kids a Smile events or patient care days, or just see if you can go and serve your community in some way. That's a great way to get involved and get your foot in the door. Another great thing to do, and this is something I particularly really enjoyed doing, was elementary fluoride varnish programs. So elementary school kids need fluoride on their teeth to prevent cavities and to just get an oral checkup. A lot of public schools do this, and they provide students the opportunity to get this done, and you can become a volunteer for that. So if you've already explored the interest, know you want to pursue dentistry, a great way to serve in a dental way. is to volunteer as an elementary fluoride varnish person. So if you've gone about doing all of these things I've mentioned, you're going to know whether it's a good fit for you or not. Just to speak candidly on my experience and recognizing that it was a good fit for me was I began working at my dad's office as a dental assistant. And within that first week of work, I realized and felt a level of fulfillment I had never previously experienced. Patients would come in with pain, with discomfort, with insecurity, anxiety, stress, fear. And through successful treatment, we were able to, in buildings of relationships, we were able to bridge that gap and have them leaving feeling more confident, feeling their stress is alleviated, and a great relationship built with the dentist and the staff. There's many patients I think about fondly of that still come into this day, and I'm always excited to see them, and we can share stories, and we can catch up a little bit. So within the first week, I knew that working as an assistant. So if you've done these, and if you've gone about doing all these steps, you should know whether or not this is for you. A great additional way is, say you've done all this and you're kind of on the fence about it, I highly recommend getting a job as a dental assistant. Even if you're just scrubbing rooms, turning over rooms, as sterilization technician or something, or taking x-rays, just to get your hands wet and get yourself exposed to that environment. One thing I want to briefly touch on that I think is super important is the financial sides of dentistry. One thing that someone told me a few years ago that was funny and stuck with me was, I've never seen a poor dentist. And it's something that's important to consider when choosing a career. Dentists on average make a very good salary, above 6 figures. And for a lot of people, that is very alluring. I will say I personally would not choose dentistry as a career if you're just trying to get rich or make quick money. It's a commitment. It's going to take years of college and then years of dental school to get there. And I think you could go into business and make money in another way. I think dentistry is an appropriate career to go into if you love learning, you love science, you love people, you're interested in those things, you like doing those things, and you want to have some financial security. It's kind of something that people don't really talk about very much. It's kind of taboo to talk about in the dental world, but I think it's very important. I think that if you enjoy going to the dentist and you want a good work-life balance and you want a good career, dentistry is a great option for you. You just have to be willing to commit your life towards those things and be willing to serve others within the community and be a pillar within your community. So I just want to touch on that. I think it's super important. I think it's important we have an open dialogue about all aspects of dentistry, the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. And yeah, I'm really excited to begin my career in dentistry starting this August. I'll be starting in dental school, and I'm really excited for that. And yeah, that's everything I have today to share on how to know you want to be a dentist. If you have any questions, you want to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much. Share it with your friends. Have a good one. See ya.